Hey, what's up, Spooky fam? Today we are doing a thank you for starting to scratch as soon as we start talking. Awesome.
It was right on cue. It was right on cue.
Today we are doing a short horror film reaction. Alex and I frequently watch What Culture, and in one of their recent videos they recommended a bunch of short horror films, and this is one that I hadn't seen, and you haven't seen it either. I don't even think we knew about this one, so I figured it would be a good opportunity to come back with a short horror film reaction.
I think it's a good idea too.
Yeah, I wanted to do kind of a buffer before we got back into all the movie reviews. So this is something fun that I thought we could do together. Alex and I do have a podcast. If you are not familiar with that, it is called Nefarious Things. I will leave the links down below if you'd like to see more of us talk about movies. We do have a TikTok, Instagram, and our podcast channel. And I do also want to quickly mention that Alex and I are talking about starting to make our own short horror films. So if you guys have any concepts or ideas or prompts to kind of get us set up, or if we have any, if we can build off of one of your ideas, maybe leave them down below and we'll credit you for sure if we pick one of your ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's get right into this today. It's been a while since we've seen one of these.
I know, but I was in this stupid thing of being scared of him just not wanting to shoot me. Obviously I needed because you know I have a job forever. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, but then again, so how long did it take?
What, I just need to go through it because I honestly, it was all a bit of a blur actually. So it was in front of the camera and everything's fine, right? We're shooting and he's being really positive. It was getting a bit weird, some of the positions, but I was whatever. And he was
Positions?
And I was okay, yeah, I'll walk around the back of the So yeah, then he wanted me to look at the pictures. So I went round to his side of the camera and it was so weird, he just so slowly put his hand around my back. Why didn't you call me? Well, obviously I wasn't.
Yeah, I kind of training.
This is giving me flashbacks of all the public transit I used to have to take.
So put forward 2 months later. Do you remember that girl Jane whose number I was trying to get off?
Am I wrong? No, it wasn't wrong. I obviously.
Yeah.
Of course you're not wrong.
Yeah, before you got to Australia, we finally gave it. I sent her a message. Grand.
I just feel
We'll go for a few drinks, right? Now we're having a drink. She's asking me now, where do you work? I say I work in Casay's, and she said no way. I was chatting to a guy 2 weeks ago who said he worked for Casay's.
Oh. Oh no. Absolutely not. No, thank you. Absolutely not. That gave me so many flashbacks to being on a bus coming home at like 11:30, 12 o'clock at night, and just having to be around so many strange characters that you're not familiar with, and it's kind of jarring sometimes.
Literally, when I used to have to take the train all the time into New York City, it was like the absolute worst. Like with people, and people are so scary. So.
People are scary. That was a really good example of how to build so much tension and not have a jump scare to where it feels unbearable and you want a jump scare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, that was really cool. It was very minimal, very minimal story, but I feel like a lot of people can connect to it.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed that one.
Mm-hmm. It was good.
So let us know what you all thought of this short horror film. Recommend more down in the comments. I was just asking Alex if he'd ever seen Siren Head, because that was a fun one that we did over on this channel. But if you'd like to see more of us, our links are down below. I will be back with my ABCs of Death Part 2 ranking, and then we're gonna jump right into Babysitter Horror Movie Review Week, which is exciting. I'm very excited for that one. So please go ahead and